What's up, guys? If you're on the replay right now, give us a hashtag team replay down below. I have Jarod Steffes here with us, who is an absolute baller at building out sales funnels. I think specifically on ClickFunnels. He built out mine on my website. It looks awesome if you want to check that out. andrewcruzy.org. But we're going to jump into this and teach you a little bit more about sales funnels, how they convert, how you can make it look a little bit sexier, and really what elements you need on sales funnels to make them convert better. So
Yep.
I will let Jarod just take it away right now, introduce himself, start from the beginning, and tell us a little bit more about your journey, man.
Yeah, so guys, my name is Jarod Steffes, as Andrew mentioned. I'm 21 years old. I live in Iowa, where it's literally about 45 degrees right now. I'm sick of the snow, I'll tell you that. But I started my entrepreneurial journey as an online store back in July of 2016 called Canio, where we sold bracelets, anklets, and necklaces. And I actually just sold the company about a month ago. So it was a perfect time to do an exit strategy. We got out of that. We never did any sales funnels with Canio specifically. I would have done that if we would have kept going, but we had a perfect exit strategy, so we sold out of that. And now for the last year or so, I've been working on my own personal brand as well as my own agency, where I do a lot of sales funnels for clients across the country. And even I worked with a client in Dubai actually not too long ago. So,
Nice.
So yeah, that's basically kind of my very brief story.
Hell yeah, man. So how many sales funnels have you built out over your brief career so far?
Boy. If I had to put a random, or not a random, but a guess on that, I'd guess probably about 500 at least. I've had ClickFunnels for quite some time, to where I've built out sales funnels, course funnels, membership funnels, huge conference funnels, stuff like that. You know, all kinds of industries, from dentists to chiropractics, fitness, all that good stuff.
That's awesome. So when you're working with a local business client, a lot of people in this group have local business clients. So where do you start when you want to build a funnel for them, when it's not really just for lead generation, but like they want a sales funnel? I don't really know how you structure your
kind
sales.
of the process of how it goes.
Yeah.
So what I do is, let's say, Andrew, you're my client.
Yep.
You're a local business, and we want to build a funnel together.
I kind of am your client, but
so what we'll do is we'll kind of build out a value ladder, right? So we'll do one step, usually a lower offer. And then as we go down the funnel, we obviously want to rank that up higher with an OTO, which, for those that don't know, is a one-time offer, where you literally make that only available at that time. And it works best if you actually stick to that. So an OTO can either have an upsell or a downsell. So with a local business, we'll either do an upsell or downsell regarding their business. And then basically what we do is we take their content, such as logos, their services, stuff like that. We'll plug it onto the funnel. If we need to shoot any content, such as a video, we'll have them, or I'll come into the business and do it if it's locally. If not, we'll either hire a local company, and we'll just have them, get out a camera and just do a little selfie video, because it's more real and natural. And then we kind of just build up the funnel regarding their services.
Awesome. So what's the longest funnel that you've built, and what was it for? Like with upsells and downsells and the wazi and the woozy and the...
Yeah, so the biggest funnel I've ever built is 26 steps long.
Jesus.
And for people that don't know how big that
alphabet? That was a bad joke.
No, it was 26 steps long. And for people that don't know how long truly that is, the typical sales funnel is literally 2 to 3 steps.
Yeah.
So these 26 steps is literally, it's all pieced together. So basically, it's a long sales form. It's the very first page, your simple opt-in to get an email, phone number, stuff like that. And then basically it leads into other funnels, but it's in one huge funnel. So for example, let's say, Andrew, you had this huge 26-step funnel, right? And you get the opt-in, and then you could send them to a membership site. You could do a coaching. It's all built into one funnel. So inside of the one funnel, he has the opt-in, he has the sales page, he has a membership, free book, free course, coaching, if I didn't say that, a private Facebook group, opt-in, all that good stuff, all built into one funnel. And I usually get funnels done like within 2 or 3 days, and Andrew can attest to that.
Yep. True.
But this 26-step funnel probably took about 3 months to build, just because we had to add in all these images, all the content.
Holy
There's a
crap.
lot of strategy behind it, and it was not easy, but it was a fun challenge, and it was truly worth it for him.
That's awesome. So Zach has a question here for you,
Sure.
and kind of, I want to ask this question before I ask Zach's question. How much did you charge for that 26-step funnel?
Yeah, so that was kind of typically when I build funnels, it's only 4 or 5, 2 pages.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty low ball offer. And so I honestly did not know what to charge this dude for 26 fucking steps. I've never done one that big. But I said, you know what, I can do it for about $10,000. And even then, guys, that's super undervalued. I mean,
Yeah.
if you, for example, if Russell Brunson, the CEO of ClickFunnels, were to build a 26-step funnel, he would probably charge near $1 million at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I charged $10,000 for that, Zach. And then, it took about 3 or 4 months. You break that down, a monthly basis. It was still worth it, but it was a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So Zach is actually asking, what do you typically charge for a lead gen funnel for a small business?
Yeah, so let's say a local chiropractic wants to hire me. What I typically do is I kind of varied a little bit. I don't have a specific number because it always ranges if they have different opt-ins or video content, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But traditionally, I do about $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 range, just kind of depending on what they want. Because local businesses, I could charge $5,000, but honestly, I'm there to help them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there to get rich because if I do $2,000, they kind of look up to me a little bit in a public figure in the sales space, and doing it a little bit lower offer at about $2,000, I've gotten a lot of local business referrals. So
is that typically a one-time fee when you're building out those funnels for your clients, or do you also run Facebook ads with those? How do you structure your business?
Yeah, so like, for example, this could be my own funnel. I don't do it just because it's a lot of in-person meetings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do a funnel, I usually say, I can upsell and be like, hey, I can do your Facebook ads for another $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So on a traditional client, local restaurant or whatever, I can usually pull about a $5,000 minimum on them based from a funnel, a Facebook ad, maybe social media management, all that good stuff into one package kind of thing.
Did you say for a restaurant?
Yeah.
Cool. So what type of funnels do you build for them? Not a simple opt-in funnel. Does it include their menu and all that stuff?
Yeah. So like if I think about 2 months ago was my last time I did a funnel for a restaurant. The option was I gave away we did a free appetizer, to collect those all important emails, stuff like that. And then along with that, we built out we did an email sequence where we kind of told about the business, all that good stuff. And then also on that funnel, what we did is after they opted in, they get to the thank you page where we showed them menu. And then we also gave another OTO, technically an upsell in that case, where we said, get this 2-drink special, get a, appetizer or an entree for 50% off. So nice. That also helps their liquor sales by also getting them in the restaurant. If a couple comes in and buys 1 drink each, they're usually going to buy another one.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that 50% off for an entree is a huge kind of upsell for them.
Cool. Nice, man.
Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. So why do some local businesses just want a sales funnel and not Facebook ads or like a vehicle for traffic with it?
Yeah. So a lot of times, depending on the restaurant, if it's kind of a chain or they have 5 or so restaurants, in a state or whatever, they'll have their own marketing team, but they might be missing some components. And that's where a sales funnel, or I come in and do consulting with them, is where they'll do that sales funnel and then they'll have their marketing team just push ads to it.
Cool.
So that's how in most cases, if they just want a sales funnel, it's because they have their own marketing team.
Nice. So how do you reach out to those clients?
Usually, like right now, it's mainly based off referrals just because I got in the space. But what I did normally was a lot what Andrew does with the simple acquisition course, guys. For those that have that, you're absolutely going to kill it. Those that have, that it works. But I did a lot of the same process in that from that course. Go ahead.
Grinding it out at first and just building up your portfolio probably for you with your ClickFunnels.
Exactly. And And this another easy way I did it was, I went to their Facebook page and I said, hey, I got a question for you guys. I did not do any of my sales process. And I let them respond. And I was like, hey, I build sales funnels for local businesses, stuff like that. And then they would either give me an email where I would shoot an email offer, whatever, or even call them or come in. So it's an easy way just to ask a question on Facebook and then just wait for them to respond. That way, you get your foot in the door in a way. That's how I started out.
Cool. Did you ever reach out to people that had a crappy website and say, hey, I could build you a website and build it on ClickFunnels for them?
I have, not a lot. I really should, because it's a whole nother revenue stream in a way.
Right.
But a lot of times when you talk to a local business or business owners, they're usually, in their 30s, 40s, 50s or whatever anymore. And when you talk about a sales funnel, they're like, what is that? And trying to explain it is like a foreign language. Like 2 weeks ago, I don't know if I told you this, Andrew, but I was talking to a business owner about traffic, and he thought I was referring to highway traffic. Like, I literally was like, what? And then I was like, well, traffic is like Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Snapchat ads, stuff like that. And he's like, what? So it's like, some people don't even know what that stuff is. So,
right. Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people watching can attest to that too.
Yeah. You got to dumb it down big time for some business owners.
You got to put it in English.
Yeah. Awesome. We have some questions here. Julian says, #plug. Thank you for plugging Stupid Simple Client Acquisition. I think I'm frozen right now. Am I frozen? No, I'm good.
Nope, you're not on mine.
So Craig says, how many cars can you get to drive by my business? LOL. That's funny. What would you say to an objection about a prospective business using Groupon as their marketing? Do you have a good answer to that?
An objection?
I think he's saying instead of using Facebook ads, using Groupon.
Well, I've never done an ad or whatever with Groupon. I have no idea what they're targeting or if they even have that kind of thing. But usually if they're in Groupon, they know what the value ladder is in a sense. So, yeah, kind of like what your course says and stuff. But I'm trying to think the best answer to this, guys, to answer you good.
Yeah, in Agnell, there is a graphic that Simon made in this group. It's actually pretty badass. I'll tag you in it, and it shows the difference between Facebook ads and Groupon. And you can just show that to your clients and be like, Groupon sucks. Look at this. So I'll tag you in that after the live. But awesome, man. What are the elements of a sales funnel that really make them convert? Since you have a crap ton of experience making over 500 funnels, what have you learned from making those 500 funnels?
Well, one is the copy. I mean, you can have, your sales funnel can say, buy my course, super basic stuff, but that doesn't get people to convert. And the one thing that really has changed all of my clients in my business is a thing called funnel scripts by ClickFunnels. I think it's like $500 though. It's definitely an investment, but when you plug in a few words, so for example, they literally build it for you. You literally get like, for example, if I draw this out, or not draw it out, but basically what happens is they give you some boxes to fill in. You fill in your product name, your title of it, what you're trying to sell, who you're trying to sell to, your targeting, stuff like that. And they'll actually build out a full script for you. They'll give you the headlines, the copy, all that good stuff. And that's what ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson themselves do. And that's how they convert easier. So I would say the number one element to a sales funnel is definitely the copy. And for those, and the people that aren't very good at copy, there's a lot of free resources out there. Go on YouTube; it's free. Just get some copywriting tips. There's books, like $10 books that you can watch and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I used to suck at writing ad copy and just copy for myself. And you just have to practice it. And really, the more times you do it and throw it out there, and if you're putting copy in a funnel, you can see what converts better and split test the ad copy and all that good stuff, and you'll figure out what works over time. So absolutely. Yeah, man.
And that's like ClickFunnels itself. The more you actually practice it, the better you will get at it.
100%. What else besides ad copy what elements do you like to throw in your sales funnels to help them convert?
About 8 out of 10 times I'll do a video. And with a video, we do the who, what, how, and why script, which basically, you tell who you are, what you're selling, why you're selling it, and what was the other one I said? How they can get it kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And with doing that with local businesses, one, they introduce themselves, so it creates that personal connection. Two, they're saying, what are they selling? I'm giving you a free appetizer. How can they get it? You can get it by signing up below, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So using a video over like a photo will work about 8 out of 10 times better, just because people can get that personal connection with you as an individual. Like if you're selling, for example, Andrew, you're selling a $1,000 mastermind or whatever. Using a photo for a $1,000 product isn't going to cut it. You have to get that video, that way they can emotionally attach to you.
I haven't used videos on, I haven't filmed videos for my local business clients that much. Do you do it for your local business clients? Probably if you're just making the sales funnel for them, but if you're doing like lead generation, do you do that?
It kind of depends on the client and what they want to do. If it's just a free appetizer, we'll sometimes just do a photo because it works. Go on Canva.com and do, a free appetizer, a sign or whatever, and some food behind it.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of that, but if it's kind of an upper tier, typically like chiropractics work great for video because you can see the office, they can kind of talk a little bit more. But if it's like a restaurant, a picture does fine. Dentists 100%. Or doctors or chiropractics, more of a video.
Cool. Love it. If you guys are loving this information on sales funnels and you think you can take it to make your sales funnels convert better, give us a heart, give us a like, give us some love. I need some.
Love.
Need that love. Give me that. Sarah is here. She has a question. I need to read it first. I'm currently still working a full-time job. How did you go from working for someone else to working for yourself full-time? Great question. I love this question. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot. So how did you go from working a 9-to-5, or did you, to being your own boss?
I guess I can't come from where you're at, Sarah, because I went to college and then I actually dropped out because I was doing all my side stuff in college. And while all my friends were partying and getting drunk every fucking night, I was on ClickFunnels building funnels for businesses. And how I got started was I also did free funnels just to get word of mouth. But for Sarah, I think Andrew can add to this too, is you just got to do it in your free time. Like, if you work from 9 to 5 when you get home at 5, as Gary Vee would say, you kiss the dog, you kiss the kids, you make supper. And then from, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning, you work on your goals and your dreams to working for yourself.
Yeah, I love that. But I went from working a 8-to-5 job with Salesforce selling IT to quitting my job in August. And I was, back then, I only had a few clients. It was like my first month, only had a few clients. And I was at a point where I wasn't comfortable quitting my job. I didn't have a good cash flow coming in, but I knew if I did quit my job that I could explode my agency.
You would have more time.
100%. So when you get to the point where you feel uncomfortable quitting your job, but you can whatever you're working on, just explode it, do it, just bite the bullet, just fucking do it. Because it's so much better working for myself than working for somebody else. And if you surround yourself with the right people, in the entrepreneur game, it's all about who you can learn from. It's all about who you surround yourself with that can help you get to the next level.
Absolutely.
That's what entrepreneurs, CEOs are always paying for mentorships, paying for books, paying for courses, and that's how they get to the next level.
Absolutely.
So if you're still in your 9-to-5 job right now, find a vehicle to get out of it. My vehicle to get out of it was an agency. Yours might be e-com or something that you really enjoy. I enjoyed agency because I could work with local business owners and actually help them with their business and get them more customers. And you could see like excitement on their face.
Okay.
I tried e-com and it wasn't as exciting because I was shipping shitty AliExpress products and getting emails every day saying my bracelet is broken. And I'm like, shit, I got to refund them. So just find that vehicle, work on it. It's going to take time. But ultimately, when you get to that place where you feel uncomfortable quitting your job, but you know you can explode your business from it, do it. Just fucking quit your job. Because it's so much better.
And to add that too is, make sure that you have enough money, like say 3 months. You have 3 months that you can actually live on your own without income coming in. That way you have a safety barrier as well.
I didn't.
You did it?
Nope. I had payments coming up. So I had $3,000 coming in, but I had $600 to my name when I quit my job. So I'm a big proponent of taking risks. Especially if you have the drive. If you know you have the drive to do it, take a lot of risks. So, absolutely. I mean, yeah, the safe thing would be like, everybody in society says, like, have 3 to 6 months, but I didn't. So,
yeah. And like, same with me. I took that risk when I dropped out of college. My girlfriend was so freaking pissed at me. It wasn't easy on her either. But I took that risk too. And, I didn't have $600, but I had still some money in my savings and stuff, but I took that risk. And, for Sarah, you could take that risk if you're comfortable with it, take that risk, take that journey. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable yet, I would do the savings route and make sure that you have some money to back you up for the next couple of months as you go on that journey.
Yeah, it definitely helps. It was funny. Like when I quit my job, I found that like I was very, I was way more emotional and like just driven to like just 100% focused on my agency. And like I drank a lot of Monsters and a lot of coffee in that time. I was just irritable when everybody was around me, but like I just like stayed up overnight, worked on my shit, made sure I was going out doing cold calls during the day, and then at night I would do the campaigns, learn more, watch course videos, and I'm not gonna bring it up because I was super fucking emotional during that time.
It's not easy.
It worked. So I was listening to Rich Dad Poor Dad today. I'm listening on audio. I'm almost done with it, but one thing is like everybody says that you need balance. You don't need balance when you're trying to start a business. You need focus. So there were so many other things in my life that were kind of like not perfect when I was just starting out my business, but I had focus. I had a goal. I knew where I wanted to go. And like every day I woke up to go towards that goal.
Absolutely.
So it's more about focus than it is about balance. Don't worry. Like it's bad to say, but like, kind of just hyper focus on that one goal. If you are starting to feel really shitty, go to the gym, like meditate, try to like get out of that for a second, but go right back to focusing.
Exactly. So. And to add to that too is your balance is pretty important too. Like for me, example, I work at home all day long, and after a while, you get kind of bored just sitting at home all day. So I try to go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week just to take that hour break and mentally, kind of lift some weights, shoot some hoops, stuff like that, just to kind of get away.
100%. I don't know how people are entrepreneurs and don't work out. I think like you have to be a good entrepreneur. You need to boost your just your what is it? Just your feelings with endorphins, and because when you are just focusing on work for such a long time, you're gonna start feeling like fuck. Like when you're just working from your house all day, you feel like a hermit. And you gotta get out and work out 100%.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, man. So let's go back to sales funnels really quick. What are the top 3 sales funnels that you have built out that you just like thought were the coolest, that converted the best, that sort of thing?
Yeah, so honestly, the simpler you have your funnels to where it's literally just maybe a headline, video, button, and then, you know, some text below it. The simpler they are, the more converting they will be. And so the easiest ones I've done that with is a yoga studio, a dental, and a chiropractic. Those have been my highest converting funnels for all of my clients across the country, because you simply just do a headline, video, and all that good stuff, and then, you know, the opt-in and the thank you page to call the office. And it's been my highest converting funnels ever.
Hell yeah, man. Do you have any last advice for people that want to get into the sales funnel game and sell sales funnels without like Facebook ads, like just sales funnels? They're passionate about it. They want to do that.
Yeah, honestly, guys, right now is the absolute money time to do it. You know, there's so many people trying to grow their personal brands now between Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. For example, one route I go on Instagram. I'll search entrepreneurship or entrepreneur stuff like that, and I'll actually, you know, lots of people. If you actually use those hashtags too, you'll get a ton of follows, and it's super annoying, to be honest. But a lot of them have their personal websites and they're shit. Honestly, if you send them a message and be like, "Hey, I'll build you a sales funnel for $200. You make me a video testimonial." Well, then if let's say you get 10 video testimonials, and you take that to a local business and you be like, "Hey, I'll build you a sales funnel for $500. You keep rinsing and repeating, you keep raising your prices, and you can start building funnels for local businesses. And then once you build the one funnel, then you can upsell to a Facebook ad if you want to, or if you don't want to, you just stick to the sales funnels.
I love it. Yeah, that's a great way to get your foot in the door too. Okay, everybody, Jarod is an absolute badass at making sales funnels. If you ever need something for your personal brand, need help, anything, I highly, highly suggest going to Jarod. And if you have any questions, reach out to him as well. I'm sure he'd love that. Drop into his DMs. And also, I want to mention, Jarod has 6 amazingly high converting sales funnels for sale on the freaking cheap. Can you go into those 6 sales funnels and what they entail? And like, you've actually put them to work, right? You've used them for businesses?
Yeah. So these, I put together 6 funnels, guys. So what they are is, it's a dental funnel. It's a, I'm trying to pull it up real quick.
Sure.
So it's a dental lead generation funnel. It's a gym, fitness, gym or fitness or personal trainer funnel, sales funnel, and then a yoga studio, real estate, a long form coaching sales funnel, which is that 26-step funnel, guys. That 26-step funnel is inside of this package. That's in there.
Holy.
So you guys are gonna get that. That cost me that paid me $10,000, where I could have charged $50,000 at least.
I did not know that one was in there. That's awesome.
And then there is a long form conference funnel for there's 4 steps in there. So it's 6 funnels for the price of 1.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to buy that. Don't give it to me, because I don't want that given to me. And it's $97, right? For those 6 funnels and that 126-step funnel.
Yeah, it's $97 for all 6 funnels, and I've used these funnels to help me generate over 6 figures.
Oh my God! Wait, so you said dentist, you said yoga, you said real estate, you said the 26-step funnel, conference funnel. What am I missing?
Yoga studio.
I think I said yoga. But
it's dental, gym, yoga, real estate, coaching, and a conference funnel.
Oh, coaching too? Oh my God. Guys, I'm not fucking with you right now. I didn't know that like that 26-step funnel was in there, and a coaching one was in there, and I haven't bought it from Jarod or even seen them yet, but I'm actually going to do it right now. If you guys want it as well, we'll pop the link down below. I think this is incredible value, especially if you're selling to local businesses, yoga studios, dentists, and they actually convert because he's actually put them into practice. So highly, highly suggest to get these. And if you've seen my website that Jarod made for me, he makes badass funnels. Don't believe it. Like, just check out andrewcruzy.org, and it just looks freaking awesome. And one thing I want to plug, Jarod, I think I told you this when I gave you the testimonial, but the testimonials that you put on my website, he didn't just like plug a picture in. He put it into Canva, and he twisted the testimonial screenshots up and made it look sexy as fuck. So these are not, I'm certain these 6 funnels are not going to be like your typical basic crap funnels. They're going to have some unique elements to it. So I'm actually super excited to see them. But if you guys want it, I see a couple people saying I'm in. Let me get that. We'll pop the link down below. If anybody wants this, give us hashtag I'm in, and we'll give you the link. You can check out the landing page, and I highly, highly suggest getting these so you don't have to think, how should I make a funnel for a dentist or a chiropractor or any of that. So hashtag I'm in, and we'll get it to you.
Yep, and to add to that too, guys, is you guys can send me a message, comment, I'm in below, whatever. And along with that, you guys, if you guys have any questions on the funnel, I'm happy to send some voice messages in Messenger and help you guys out with them as well. But yeah, $97 and you get all 6 funnels. I mean, you guys could literally take a template, take the dental template, send it to, or sell it to a dentist for $500,000 within a week. I've had students do that as well.
That's awesome, dude. So I'm not actually in your group. Do you care if we plug your group?
Yeah. So right now, guys, we're actually rebranding it. It's called the Freedom Founders right now. Basically, we help people, determine their freedom, stuff like that. But we're actually switching gears in it. We're going to call it the Agency Growth Hacks, where we help you guys build funnels, teach you guys Facebook ads, click funnels, AdWords, all that good stuff. So basically, it's a growth hack to agencies and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And somebody just said, guessing it runs on the back of ClickFunnels, which, yes, these are ClickFunnels templates.
Yep, they are ClickFunnels templates. And guys, if you guys do not have ClickFunnels, I also have a program called the Funnel Challengers, where if you guys sign up through the funnel, you guys can send me a message about it. But basically, if you guys sign up under my affiliate link in a way, I literally coach you guys for free.
Oh, that's sweet.
You guys literally get consulting from me. I coach you guys for free. There's a membership area, all that good stuff, absolutely free.
Sweet. So if you guys want coaching from Jarod, who's made over 500 funnels and these badass funnels, I'm so excited to get them. Let him know and sign up under his affiliate link. And guys, there are a bunch of people that saying I'm in down below. Awesome. Love you guys. And actually, if you get it, let me know. I will send you a funnel as well. It's probably not as good as Jarod's, but it's a yoga funnel. Cool. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Jarod, thanks for dropping your knowledge and sharing these amazing funnels for only $97. That's absolutely incredible. But thank you. And thank you. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
This was fun. Have a good one, guys.
See you guys.